as Hurricane Sally came in and really pounded those states. I'm talking about Alabama and even parts of Florida right now. I want to show you from earlier today. Take a look at the video from Mobile, Alabama. You're really seeing the flooding in that area, and we're going to keep you right now in Mobile, Alabama. We have Fox News' Jonathan Hunt right there right now. Jonathan, thank you so much for joining us here on News Now from Fox. What's it like there right now?
Well, Mike, Hurricane Sally is on her way inland now, but boy, has she left a mark both here in Alabama and along a significant section of the Florida Panhandle. Here in Mobile, let me show you some of the damage. This is one of the stores, obviously, that had its windows completely blown out by the winds last night. And then as you come across here, you can see some of the cleanup still going on. They're boarding up a business here that also had its windows blown out. You can see a lot of tree branches along the street here, and Mobile famed for these trees, these beautiful parks it has across to our left here, and many of the branches have come down there. But as I say, Mike, Mobile did not get the worst of it by any means. It came ashore around 5 a.m. last night, in the early hours of the morning, just close to Gulf Shores, Alabama. They really took a beating down there as the 105-mile-per-hour winds hit them. And then a little further east, Pensacola, Florida, they seem to be the worst hit, that area, in terms of flooding. We're hearing about 3 feet of rain in the streets there. Officials are talking about a lot of rescues from homes having happened already, and they say that there will likely be a lot more necessary in the coming days, and entire communities, in fact, we're told, may have to evacuate. That's because in this situation, Mike, you've got all of this rain that dumped for about a 24-hour period and is still raining as it moves inland, obviously, the storm. All of that rain comes down, for instance, the Mobile River. It wants to get out into the Gulf, but it's hitting, coming the other way, the storm surge in the Gulf. So that water has nowhere to go except on land, and that is why flooding is the major issue and the major result of Hurricane Sally. A big problem for officials to deal with over the coming days, Mike.
Yeah, the flooding is always the worst problem after, because it stays around after that storm pushes through. And Jonathan, I see people behind you. It looks like are they just checking to see what's happening on the street that you're on right now? Or are they kind of surveying the damage or flooding that you're seeing?
You know, you've got a mixture of people here right now. We've got some people just coming out to take a look at the conditions. Are finally decent enough in Mobile that if people want to come out of their homes, they can do that and take a look around. And obviously, a lot of people are curious. And then over here, yeah, you've got these guys we were showing you earlier who are just boarding up their business. Those windows were completely blown out by the winds. And a little further down here, you look up to the side of that building. It's slightly obscured by some of the trees right now, but a lot of the siding was blown off there. That is littering the streets. It was a very dangerous situation out on these streets just a few hours ago when the pieces of that siding, debris of all manner, was being blown around by what were then still very fierce winds. We had gusts here in Mobile that were up to 70 miles per hour. So you get a piece of siding coming off a building like that, Mike, that hits you in the head. You're not waking up. It's a dangerous situation. That's why everybody was inside their homes, paying attention to officials saying, just stay safe. That's why they all want to get out now and take a look at what happened, Mike.
All right, Jonathan Hunt there live in Mobile, Alabama for us. Thank you so much for that update, and stay safe to you and your crews.
So, thank you.
All right, folks, and we are now just waiting for Joe Biden in Delaware. We are in a holding pattern there. We've been waiting for the last 30 minutes or so. This is a live look in Wilmington, Delaware. As soon as we get that, we'll bring it to you right here on News Now from Fox. But let's go back out to Phoenix, Arizona. The Ivanka Trump roundtable discussion with Arizona Governor